In this video, we'll be going through the troubleshooting of A series hydro pneumatic pumps. We have displayed all three models of the pumps here. This is A80, this one is A100, and here this is A160. Generally, when install the pump, if the pump doesn't start reciprocation, you have to check if the inlet line pressure is connected with 2 to 7 bar. If enough pressure is available, the inlet slide valve has to be switched to on position this way, then the pump start reciprocation. If after switching on the inlet slide valve, pump is not reciprocating, we have to check the regulator is set properly between 2 to 6 bar. Slide valve is switched on, pump is not reciprocating, the regulator pressure is 0. We will set it gradually. Now the pump has started reciprocating. After doing all this, still the pump is not reciprocating. We need to check the master valve. Sometimes the master valve is jammed and that need to be serviced. To check the master valve, we need to check the movement of spool by opening these two silencers. We'll open the silencers now. We have opened the silencers. We'll operate the pump and check if the spool movement is happening inside. Here the spool movement is happening, though it is not visible clearly in the camera, and the exhaust is also coming out properly. So this means this valve is working properly. Sometimes valve is okay, but still the pump doesn't reciprocate. In this case, there could be problem with the 2x2 valves, 2x2 plunger valves, which are available at both the end covers. The position in A160 is like this. It is fitted by a square plate and two screws. In A100 also similarly fitted. In A80 there is a round plate which is locked by the square flange. So the procedure is given and the assembly drawing is also provided in the operation manual. We have to open the 2x2 valves, clean it, lubricate it and put it back. The 2x2 valve at rear side is provided below this master valve. To remove and service the 2x2 valve, you need to open these three screws and take out the 2x2 valve for servicing. In A80 and A100 model, there are two screws. So by taking out these two screws, the 2x2 valve will be accessible. Sometimes the pump chatters or stalls and doesn't reciprocate completely. In that case, the valve fitment may not be proper. So we have to check the valve is loose and ensure all three screws in case of A160 are fitted properly. In this A80 and A100 model, you have to check the fitment of two screws properly. That will ensure proper fitment of the valve regulator assembly and it will result in proper function of the pump. Next issue which is faced on the pump is pump reciprocates, but the discharge doesn't happen. In this case, what we have to check is the suction NRV. Basically, suction line first we have to check. If the suction line is not having any leakage, if there is a leakage in the suction line, the pump while reciprocating can suck the air, and that can cause cavitation, causing no discharge. Also, you have to ensure if the discharge is completely open. Sometimes discharge is shut and pump doesn't show the output. So once water starts coming out from the discharge, you have to shut it properly. Sometimes there is a leakage from this bleed hole. It is available at this point. The water starts coming out from that bleed hole, indicating failure of a seal, neck seal on this neck cover. Because of the seal failure, the high pressure discharge may not happen. So that there needs the seal to be replaced and pump has to be serviced properly. The process is explained in the operation manual with assembly drawing and proper location of the seals. Sometimes the suction NRV also gets jammed by the ball gets stuck to the housing. So the suction NRV also need to be open, clean it, and ball made to be free from any impurities or foreign dust, etc. If the next problem is if the pump stalls in intermediate position, here we have to check the wall again. Generally, if this is a smaller problem, by switching on and switching off the slide wall, the problem gets over. But if the wall is jammed, again that need to be serviced. Also check if the inlet main line has come down below 2 bar. That can also cause the intermediate position problem. Another reason could be malfunction of the diaphragm wall, a diaphragm seal which is fitted below this wall. It is shown in the operation manual diagram. The seal number is 53. See here, this is the assembly drawing and that seal number is clearly mentioned, 53 number diaphragm seal. If this is damaged or worn out, the problem of intermediate position or stalling of pump can happen. So overall, these are the basic problems faced by the pump, and we can easily service it or sort it out by following the instructions, troubleshooting instruction provided in our manual. Thank you.